Hi guys, and welcome back to Dane Flips. Just a quick sales update. I'm going to do what I did last week. When I only get a couple of sales, I'm just going to record separate videos and then push them all together in one. So yeah, it's been a bit of a slow start to the week. It's only Monday, but I've only picked up 2 sales so far um, this week. So it's not been a great start to the week, but sales are sales. It's little bits of extra money coming in, and every penny helps. So I'll show you the couple of things that I've brought and sold, and tell you what I've made on them and where I've got them from. So we'll start with the smallest one. I'm not going to unfold it all, but it's just a Little Mix duvet cover. This one come from at my house. It's one that we brought from my daughter years ago when she was into Little Mix. Got sat in the airing cupboard, never been used, and then it obviously ended up in my possession in the van, ready to flog on. I didn't make much for it. It went on Vinted. It only went for £2, but I have had this listed for like 8 months. So I'm just glad to see the back of it. It's one of them things where you stack it on a shelf, and when you're trying to sort through things, it all falls on the floor, and then you have to resort it, refold it, re-put it back. So it's stuff like this I really hate listing, but I like having items to list. So yeah, it's gone. It's made £2. It's nothing fantastic, but a sale's a sale, and it kickstarts the week for me. Then the other sale I had, I believe you see me pick this up on a pickup video. So it was a Barbie brand Monopoly from Hasbro. This one, I think I paid £4 for off the top of my head. I'm not 100% sure without looking at my spreadsheet, but I'm sure I paid £4 for this, or £3.95, something along them lines. And it is sold for £12.99. This was on Vinted literally 5 minutes before somebody snapped it up. So we've made a £9 profit on it, and like I say, it will literally up a couple of minutes. But yeah, that's it sale wise today. So we're on Monday the 6th of July at the moment, and I've made 2 sales. So it's nothing fantastic. The Monopoly will just be wrapped up in a cardboard box with a bit of poly wrap around it to waterproof the package, bit of tape, and the duvet will just go in a large poly bag, a couple of labels on, and they'll be sent off tomorrow. I have got some pickups to show you. I'm going to do that once I've worked through the photos of the items I've got stored on my phone ready to list. I've slowed down on how many I list today at the minute. You get 300 free listings from eBay a month, and I was trying to do sort of 5 a day, new listings, and then I'll going back on some of my old ones that have been there for ages, and I was deleting them and I'm relisting them. I'm knocking the prices down, and I'm making them available to go overseas if need be to get rid. But every time I do that, it obviously takes up one of my free listings. So I was doing sort of 5 new a day, and then I was getting rid of 20 of my old ones and relisting them. So it was 25 a day, and it was clicking in my head that if I carried on doing that, I'm sort of going to be out of listings within 2 weeks, and then I'm going to start paying extras just to list items. So I thought, you know what, I'll roll it back a bit and do 9 a day. So I'm doing 3 new ones, and I'm sort of sorting through 6 of my old ones. My wife went through her book collection 6 months ago, and initially we got rid of quite a lot of them because the books she reads are quite popular. We were listing them on Vinted, and then I kept getting flagged up for them saying they were inappropriate, even though there was thousands of listings for the same books on there. I think they just literally picked my account and went, we're going to have him for it. So I took them all off Vinted, which is mainly where we were selling them. I put them all on eBay, and they do sell, but it's a trickle sale. So I might sell 2 or 3, and then it might be 3 or 4 weeks before one sells again. So like I said, I've just started lowering the prices down on them, relisting them, and sending them to go abroad, and hopefully we might get some sales that way. I have got about 400 items listed on eBay and Vinted, so it will take me a while to sort of go through them all and relist them and make them available for abroad. Now you can just edit the listing and make it so your prices come down and just put it on so you'll send them abroad. But because a lot of them have sat there sort of over 150 days, so what you're looking like 5 months, I thought I'd spruce them up a bit, relist them, and hopefully get no eyes on them and get rid of them that way. I don't get sort of 50, 60 items a week to add up to the 300 free listings. It's just that if I start deleting that many a time, it'll run through them quick. If I was just listing my new stuff every day, I wouldn't have enough stuff to sort of last me through the week. So if I did 5 new ones a day, if I only pick up 20 items a week, after 4 days I've got nothing to list. I don't pick up bulk loads of items like a lot of resellers. They make connections and stuff like that. So obviously there's one I watch, he's got shoe connections, so I'll go out and buy loads of top brand trainers. Second hand ones, of course, but he makes a decent profit on it. One of the guys I watch, and then there's other ones that will go to big warehouses where they do house clearances, and they might do 200 quid's worth of buying and get 100 items, so it keeps them going for a long time. Whereas I'm literally walking around charity shops, stuff out of my own house, stuff out of family members' houses, and going to car boots. And some weeks I can go to car boots and get nothing. I went not last week before, and I picked up like 4 items, and it just wasn't great at all. This week I've gone down, I picked up a little bit more. Like I say, I think it's about 6 or 7 items, but they're better items, so hopefully they might sell for a little bit more. Now, that being said, I picked up the Lion King heads, and I thought they might be 20 quid a piece, but I can see people listing them for that much. But then when I've looked at the sold, some of them are selling for like £6, £7, but they go into America and places like that, so people are paying like £20 to get them posted over there. So I've listed them at £14.99 and see if they will get any interest at that. But by the time I get down to reducing them, they'll have been on my site for a good 3 months. So it's going to be a while before I touch them again, unless they sell quickly. But yeah, if anybody's got any questions or anything like that about what it is that I do and how I go about finding my items, what it is I pick up, why I pick it up. I mean, a lot of it, when I go out picking things up, it is just literally like a gut feeling. I might pick something and think, yeah, I'll try that. I picked up a big electric Nerf gun this Sunday. You'll see that on my pickup thing. I paid a £5 for it, but it's like a mini gun. I don't tend to buy Nerf guns a lot anymore because I don't sell them as quick as they used to. But because it was one of the big ones, I thought, yeah, buy it. And I pressed it, and the electric works and everything on it. And I thought, oh, it's not firing no bullets. And I thought, oh, it's probably not got no bullets in it. And then when I got it back to the car, I looked, I could see about 8 bullets in one of the cartridges. And then I sat thinking, oh, this is probably broke. But I'm going to have a look at it when I get it out. And hopefully, if it does work, I might get 20, 25 quid for it. Because the bigger ones do tend to sell. It's the sort of little ones that you might walk around car boot, pay £1 or £2 for, think, oh, I'm going to make 15 quid on it, and you just don't anymore. There is a double barreled shotgun one out of the zombie series that comes with cartridges, and you load 3 bullets into it and put it in. That one still holds quite a bit of money. If people have got any of the old boppets, they hold quite a bit of money and all. Not like mass amounts, but 10, 15 quid. The Toy Story stuff still holds value. So yeah, if you've got any questions like that, little bits of knowledge I do know, I'm quite happy to pass on. Like I say, I'm not somebody that does this for a living and knows brands, and it's literally just walk around, pick things up, hope for the best. If I've sold it before, I might think I've sold one of them before, how much did I get for it, and try and picture back in my head how much I made for it, and then pick it up again. This week I picked up a kid light thing, like a Tommy light daylight thing. I know I sold for 15 quid before. I paid £2 for one of them, so I picked one of them up. And I picked up a set of drinking glasses that's in a box. It says Deaf Dewey Party on them, so like wedding glasses but gothic sort of style. I've sold a set of them before for a tenner, so I picked up another set of them. It's unusual because I've only ever seen one set, and then once I sold a set, I saw another set, so I picked them up. But yeah, as the week goes on and I get any sales, I'll keep adding to the video. But please, guys, like, subscribe, and share for me. I want to grow the channel. I want to be able to click on my new YouTube app in a couple of weeks' time. I'm looking at it and think, I've got 20 viewers. So when I'm doing this, it does feel like people are actually getting to see it. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next part. Thanks a lot and take care. Hi guys, welcome back to part 2 of the episode of Dane Flips. So we're just going to do a bit more of a sales update. I ain't got my hat on. I normally got it on. I don't like being seen without my hat on, but it is baking hot again. And it's very warm in this caravan. So I'm just going to quickly fly through what we've sold, because I need to get this wrapped up really quick and get it sent out. I should have done it yesterday really, but it was just a very busy day, and by the time I settled down to come and do it, about 8 o'clock at night, and I just wanted to, watch a bit of telly and do a bit of gaming. I've just started the new Resident Evil. Well, I won't say it's new now, it's been out a couple of months, but it's new to me, and I wanted to get into that a little bit, so I have a couple of hours. But yeah, we'll go into the sales. So I'll start with these ones. You'll remember these. I showed them on a pickup video not long ago. So we've got the rollerblades here, the street line ones. That's something falling down. Good job it ain't breakable. I paid £2 for these, and these went on. I've got a list here, looks like I remember. They went £15 on Vinted. So there's no fees there. So I made a profit of £13 on them. And then we've got the Battleship game. That again went on Vinted. That went for £2.80. I paid £1 for it, so we've got a £1.80 there, no fees. Not the greatest of flips, but £1.80 is £1.80. I'll get this one that's dropped on the floor. Then we've got a set of scales there. They went for £4 on Vinted. They are just my old ones out the house. I've had some new ones, so they've cost me nothing. So yeah, £4 profit on them. Then we have got, you've seen this, the Mermaid wax melt burner. I paid £1 on the car boot for it. This again went on Vinted for £4.99, so I've made a £3.99 profit on that one. I'm trying to get the easiest ones. I've got a couple of big ones. Right, and then we have sold the Sea Lion Love statue there. I paid £2.95 for that from a charity shop. I don't know if that was in a pickup video, but yeah, I paid £2.95 for it. It is sold for £9, so I've made £6.05, and again that one went on Vinted. So I take the price off of it, haven't I? So I tell the truth, lot. So yeah, that come from a charity shop, £2.95. That's what I made £6.05 on it. Got a couple of breakable bits scrapped today. Get my bubble wrap out. Oh, don't get glitter everywhere, then. Yeah, then we've got the big dress that I showed you the other day, the big blue one that I picked up from my aunties for free. That went for £7.99, but after fees on eBay, I think it was £7.50. Then after fees, I got £6.42, so it's a free £6.42. I do apologise if Steve, I'm rushing this one. I'm very busy today, so I'm just trying to get through it as quick as I can. That one shouldn't be down here. That must have come out when I pulled the dress out, so we'll chuck that over there. And then we've got the large pot ceramic owl. I was given this. It is sold for £3 on eBay. Well, that's what I got for it after fees. So £3, free £3 for me. I say, if anybody ever gives you anything, take it, because you don't know what it's worth. Then I've got a pair of the Converse All-Stars there. I paid £8 for these from a charity shop, and I sold them for £14.32 after fees, so I made a £6.32 profit on them. Not a massive for profits, but £6.32, and with all these sales it is adding up. Don't know what happened yesterday, just out of the blue, everything blew up and it was going really, really well. I've got a couple of, well, I've got one really good sale to show you. You saw this the other day as well in a pickup video along with a chip cup. I brought a bundle and they worked out about £1 per item. So that were £1 along with a chip cup, and I've sold it for, look on me list, £13.19 after fees, so I've made £12.19 on Mrs. Potts and Chip. We'll leave that one over there. Then I've had this one quite a while. I don't think any of you have seen this. This is some of my old stock, so it's the Panasonic CD player there. It has got the speakers where I've got them next to me. It comes with a remote. I paid £8 for it. And it went for £28.62 after fees. So I've made £20.62 on it. So not a bad flip, that one, making 20 quid. And then probably my sale of the day, you did see these in a previous pickup video. I picked up the bag for, I believe it was 25 quid, I said. So they worked out about £1.30 a DVD I paid for them. This was a rare one apparently. I listed it for 75 quid. Somebody's messaged me today saying what's the very best you can do on it. I'm thinking just get cheeky and see, chuck a £50 price at him and see if he laughs at me or not, because I'm not sure if it's rare or not. I've just listed it for what literally the last one sold at, and he come back and paid the 50 quid and it's going abroad. So after fees I've made £48.42, which is a profit of, let's say, 47 quid. I've still got 18 DVDs because I marked them up individually. I sell them individually, so I made £47 on that. Or I can look at it as for the whole bundle I've made sort of 25 quid already. So even if the rest of them go to charity, I've made 25 quid just off the one DVD. So, but yeah, that's it for today, guys. Like I say, I am very busy. I've got to get all this wrapped up. I've got work today as well. Get rid of my list now. I've done it. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the videos. Please like, please subscribe, please drop me some comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.